them and that you think they are solely responsible, and just the hinge on your media engagement, your media interviews?
Well, that is for them to decide. But for us, we'll continue our work. Whatever they say, through the press conference, whatever it is, we'll continue our work.
Did you have the commitment from them, as of yesterday, that they were going to be present? I'm talking about the NPP members of the committee, because today they are singing a different tune.
That shows the hypocrisy of our colleagues, because if Honorable Abena was with us yesterday and today they are singing different tune, the best judge are Ghanaians.
Okay, do you think the absence takes anything away from them?
No, at all. We have 7 members committee and 5 of us are here. 2 of them does not mean anything. I mean, we have quorum to conduct business, we have numbers to take decisions, and we'll continue to take our decisions.
Finally, from me, do you have assurance that the members you have invited from the minority side will show up on Monday?
We have our constitutional mandate as well as that of our standing orders. Whether they appear here or not, we'll continue with our work. We'll show the entirety of the videos and what really happened here. And if you call your name, you're not here, we'll show what you did and what they did. And Ghanaians will be the best judge if our report was right or not.
During your last meeting, did the marshal come here to tell you that Speaker is asking that you suspend hearing?
Well, that's the past. We talked about this already. It wasn't marshal at all. It was a clerk who instructed. And we got to know that the Speaker did not instruct the clerk to do that. And so the Speaker has spoken to the clerk and the clerk has asked us to continue. That's why we are here.
You just described them as hypocrites. Don't you think that feels...
Well, if you were here yesterday and you gave us all the assurance that you'll be here today, and you were here, one of them, actually, who now you are alleging that he has had a press conference, was with us here. He even asked questions, and today he's same person. I mean, how best will I describe the person if he can tell us? Yesterday he called me. I saw the call was we're engaging, that he would not be able to make it. And then all of a sudden, without talking to me, you went on air that I've been biased. You best describe him.
Has the Speaker directed you to go?
Right, and so that's the chair of the committee, really providing details a bit more with respect to what is expected to happen on Monday, and you're hearing the chairman react and respond to the accusations which have come through from the minority. Anyimedu Entry, who was a member of, in fact, when they met, has been elected as the vice chair of this committee, which is probing the matter, has been joining the rest of his colleagues on the minority side and addressing a news conference where they've, amongst many other things, alleged bias against the chair of the committee. He's rejected that flatly, and questions have been asked as well that once the minority is choosing to recuse itself, really, wherein lies a decision to invite them. He says that they have their constitutional orders and understanding orders, and the expectation is that they will, amongst many other things, proceed with their work. On Monday, when they reconvene here at this committee meeting, what they will do is they'll mention the names of persons they believe to be culprits or who played roles specific into what happened in this particular committee room on the 30th of January, that particular night. If they are not present, they will proceed to play videos openly to show to Ghanaians really the role that the respective individuals played. You recall that he's, amongst many other things, in interviews with us, said that members of parliament went underneath tables and were breaking chairs, amongst many other things. All of that and more will be the subject of conversation on Monday. Will there be a subpoena, because it's mentioned that they have powers to subpoena members of parliament? Will that be the course of action to be taken? Remains to be seen. We also know, based on what he's told us, that they've, amongst many other things, asked for an extension from the Speaker to allow for them to present their report on Thursday. All of this and more really is what we'll be looking forward to happen on Monday. But right now, it does appear that the minority have decided they will not be a part of what is happening here, but the chair of the committee says that they will continue to do their work and hopefully present their report by Thursday, next week Thursday. We know that the minority as well says they filed a motion asking for a reconstitution of this particular committee after alleging biases. He says, or the chairman, the Honorable Bedra, says that they will await the determination of the Speaker with respect to what will be the way forward. But once that has not come, they will continue to proceed with the work that they are doing. And that wraps up really today's sitting as well with respect to witnesses who've come through and then the expectation amongst many others for Monday. All eyes now will go fast on Monday, really, what happens next from here and whether or not between today and then Monday, where the committee will be expected to finish up on their work. We know that Parliament is sitting as well, even as this committee's work has concluded. Whether or not some agreement will be reached, conversations will be had, and a way forward will be found remains to be seen. But Mawena Egbeta and the rest of my colleagues here from the committee room, back to the studio.
Step up with DSTV and we'll show up by giving you more incredible entertainment.
Going to have a little fun.
Upgrade your subscription between the 13th of January and the 31st of March and get an even higher package.